Hi guys, in the previous lesson we started to create our main application. We created in model package and created a wrapper functions to find and slice. So in this lesson we will finish in main application and started to create models test part. So let's create an inner logic for function find. First of all, need to define the HTTP data structure with two values: data, array of bytes, and error. It needs uh, to using these channels. So when we put into the channel this structure HTTP data with value data, and if something will be wrong, error will put it into error. So it also very helpful to use channels. For example, if you want to create some request to another API and to not block a main thread, we will use channel. So let's create a channel by using a function maker with two parameters, chan and one. It means will be one value this chan. Then we create thread by using golang URL string. It will be put in the last of this code, as you can see, a URL, and in the this thread we will create a value HTTP data and put into data and error response from our test server. So it will be get response function with input parameter URL, and then after receiving these values we will put it into the channel, into HDC. Then after this state we will get result from the channel into res. If we have some error in this result, we just return this error by using a return nil and res error. Then if is everything okay, we need to get response and decode this response by using a function decode response from numbers, and input parameter will be result from the channel. Then we need to create these functions, like in the line 20 and 27 we have a get response and decode response. So with decode response we'll decode from our HTTP, but it will be byte, so we convert this list of byte into JSON. We'll use JSON and Marshall. So if this decode responder will fail, we just return this error. And as you can see, after getting result from decode response, we put this result into structure number and return it for function find. Then let's create a function get response. It will have input parameter URL string and response list of bytes and error. And let's copy this function for the code response and change the input. It will be array of byte, and response will be array of integer values. Error also. So let's create inner logic for get response. We need to create HTTP get to another URL. So we'll use package HTTP and the method in this package get. After call this function, it returns result and error. If error will be error, will return this error. If everything okay, we continue. You should every time to close the body after you making request to HTTP. So for this I use defer and res body close. Then I will read all information from response by using UIT read all with input parameter result body, and check if it has error. It is if it error not nil, I will return error and return data. Then let's create for the code response inner logic. It will be a parameter response with empty structure number, and then we need to use return with response and get from this response value numbers, and in the error will be a JSON and Marshall. So I decided to change this result in this style JSON. It is packaged in Go. Then I will use the method and Marshall. It means decode array of bytes into type what we need, and then in the function and Marshall I put first parameter is array of bytes, and in the second parameter response what I want to receive. If it has error in the end of working, I'll return error. If everything okay, I just return response numbers. It will be array of integers. So okay, I did it. Then we need to create logic for slice screen. So for this I need a new function with numbers to slice contains. It needs to define if in the slice have a duplicates. So if we will have duplicates in this array, we just go to to next value and pass this duplicate. If it is don't have duplicate, we just get this value and go to the next value too. So for this I need to loop for each of values in the slice. I use for range slice and check if value the same as we have. If it is equal, we return true, else we return false. So for function slice clean, we will use slice contents, but first of all we need to loop for numbers, and with each value we check if numbers slice contains this element. If it not contains, we just append our slice ns. So that's all. Then we need to sort these values. I will use sort package and the int method for sorting these integers. So I finished, then I need to restart my application. I will use Ctrl+C and then go run main.go, and in the upper terminal you can see that I will put values for key u. So I put another server, test server. So for in this way I call separate API. It can be our test server or it can be some other server. So I'll call it by using u. So as you can see, by calling this another test server, I will receive array of numbers with sorted and without duplicates. So the aim of this work is to test these numbers that we should exactly getting the result that we expected. So this is what we will do in the next next lesson. We will create models test part. So thank you for watching. If you have troubles with understanding some issues, just try to start again this lesson. So see you in the next lesson. Bye.